Maupay kagabi hayo katanang kasangkayan habugos ka Pilipinas labi na didahaton. Halate ka nasama. Amin niyo alagad Ed Pixon. Kasama po si Kirito Henson para sa Viva Vintage Television and Game 4 of the final series between San Miguel Beer and the Purefoods TJ Hot Dogs. Remember, San Miguel leads it 3-0 and only needs to win this game to be the champions of the year 2000 Governors Cup, Kirito.
Alam mo, partner, para nakikita natin dito, makings of a dynasty for San Miguel, no?
Matindi,
franchise. This is the 6th finals appearance for San Miguel in the last 8 conferences. So far, 3 na ang nananalo, ang napanalunan ng San Miguel in terms of championships, and they're now going for a 4th. At partner, kung manalo ngayong gabi itong San Miguel, they will finish this season with a record of 40 wins and 17 losses, and that's a 69.7% winning clip.
Matindi.
That will be the second highest in the 26-year history of San Miguel's existence dito sa PBA. The first, of course, was the 70.4 clip of San Miguel in 89 nung nagkaroon sila ng Grand Slam. Yes.
Alright, mga kaibigan, at ito naman ang pagpapakilala ng mga mag-uumpisa para sa dalawang koponan. Para po sa San Miguel Beer, Olson Racela, Freddy Abuna, Lamont Struthers, Daniel Defonso, and Danny Seigle. Para naman sa Purefoods, Dito Pumaren, Ray Evangelista, Alvin Patrimonio, Andy Seigle, and Derek Brown. Our starting fives brought to you as usual by QuickType, the all-in-one glue technology by Loctite.
Yan, nakikita natin ang ating starting lineups for this game number 4. Partner, kanina nabanggit natin yung mga credits ng San Miguel. For Purefoods naman, this is its second finals appearance in the last 3 conferences. Hindi din masama ang pinapakita ng Purefoods. Yung nga lang, hindi sila nanalo ng championship in those yung una. Of course, they are still looking for a championship dito sa kanilang pangalawang finals appearance this year. They have won 5 titles so far sa kanilang history dito sa PBA since breaking in 1988.
Ray Evangelista with a steal off the pass intended for Daniel Defonso. Derek Brown has it. At ito si Dito Pumaran against Olson Racela. Alvin Patrimonio medyo nag-alangan. He's hemmed in. Had to pass out to Dindo. They've got 6 on the shot clock. Pumaran. Uy, masyadong wala rin. Patay ang butiki.
Mabigat ang depensa ang pinakita ng San Miguel that time. And watch San Miguel, it's running. Very not typical for San Miguel.
Olson Racela almost had it. Pero hindi pumasok. Alam mo, nung game number 1, Kinito, halos walang minintis ito si Olson Racela. He really was in the zone in that particular game.
Naka 24 points siya
in that
particular game.
Maganda yung pasang yun. Pero Ray Evangelista medyo nag-alala kasi alam niya si Freddy Abuda nagbabantay sa kanya.
Partner, an indication possibly of things to come. Purefoods' first 2 shots, none even touched the rim.
So yan, we're still in a scoreless tie with about a minute and a half gone by. Olson Racela off to Danny Seigle. Brother to brother.
Maganda ang matchup na yun, partner, no? A big man going up against his younger brother.
Samantala, malayo yung tira ni Daniel Defonso. Ito si Derek Brown, lumusot. Tuloy-tuloy off the break. Derek Brown draws first blood in Game 4.
And that's an excellent shot, partner, and a great decision on the part of Derek Brown to attack the defense quickly without waiting for the shot clock to go down para hindi makaset up yung depensa ng San Miguel.
Si Daniel Defonso binabantayan ni Alvin Patrimonio. Nilabas kay Danny Seigle for the open 3-point shot. That's a PLDT IDD long distance connection from Danny Seigle.
Yun ang binanggit natin kanina. First offensive option ng San Miguel, put the ball in the hands of Daniel Defonso at the post, wait for him to get doubled, and then he looks to Danny Seigle sa kanilang second option.
But you'll have to credit Daniel Defonso also for being able to recognize the situation kung sino papasahan at marunong pumasa yung bata. Kaya naman nagkakaroon sila ng mga ganyang pagkakataon.
Ito makikita natin yung tira ni Danny Seigle coming from way outside.
And that slow-mo replay was brought to you by PLDT Teletipid. Tipid tawag dahil prepaid.
Alam mo, partner, that is also a challenge to the defense of Purefoods. No? They've got to rotate quickly because dumodouble sila sa poste, no? And they cannot afford to have Danny Seigle be left alone.
Bintis ni Dindo Pumaren, Derek Brown nagpapakamatay sa ilalim para sa Purefoods TJ Hot Dogs.
Alam mo, partner, Derek Brown means so much more to Purefoods than Struthers does to San Miguel. So far in this conference, 18 games played by Purefoods ang record din na 9-9. 12 out of those 18 games, Brown has scored at least 30 points.
Well, alam natin na mas malalim naman talaga ang bench ng San Miguel Beer. At ito sa Lamont Struthers, bagamat hindi nga ito talagang rumatsyada ng first few games sa San Miguel, pumasok pa rin sa finals ang kanyang koponan. Meanwhile, Derek Brown still on a scoring spree. He's got 6 points. 6 of the 6 points actually that so far been
Exactly.
tallied
He's the only
at
scorer for
Purefoods.
Purefoods. Yan ang sinasabi natin, no? Brown means so much more to Purefoods because he's the number 1 offensive option ng Purefoods, whereas Struthers is probably the number 3 option ng San Miguel.
Nandiyan yung dalawang Danny. Pagkatapos, saka lamang dumarating sila mga Struthers. Kaya minsan, he's content with creating situations for his teammates. Ginagawa naman niya, uma-assist, may rebound. Pwede rin naman makatulong yan.
Ang nabanggit natin ito si Struthers partner, as you see, Dindo Pumarin at the line. First on record ng San Miguel dito in the conference so far, 12-6. That is compared to 9-9 for Purefoods. Now, out of those 18 games played so far by San Miguel sa ating Governor's Cup, Struthers has scored at least 30 points in only 4 out of those 18 games. So a big contrast to Derek Brown who has scored at least 30 in 12 out of 18.
Lusot na naman si Derek Brown pero meron sumabit. At alam natin kinito yan sila Lamont Struthers talagang expected ng mga tao na mag-explode yan Dahil kilala na yan dito sa Pilipinas, lalo-lalo na sa bayan ng superstars, na talagang kayang umiskor yan ng sandabukal para sa San Miguel. Kaya marami sa mga San Miguel Beer fans were disappointed when Lamont Struthers struggled in the first few games of this conference.
Ito naman si Derek Brown at the stripe. Uy, hindi pumasok.
Yan ang medyo Achilles heel dito si Derek Brown may tiyempo na tuloy-tuloy yung banat niya sa free throw line pero meron ding mga mintis and the big ones really were those that he missed back in game number 3.
Missing 2.
Partner,
on the conference, he's shooting 72.2% from the line. That's not bad. And in his second and final year at Providence College, he shot 81% from the line. So he's supposed to be a good free throw shooter. Maganda yung blanca. Andy.
Super Volcasil tapal by Andy Seigle on Danny Seigle. At yan naman si Derek Brown inside. Almost with his back to the basket. And it's a 6-point lead by the Purefoods TJ Hot Dogs here in the first quarter.
And Derek Brown, there's a foul.
Si Freddy Abuda at si Derek Brown.
Nagkaroon ng push. There was a second motion on Brown.
At umiiling na lang si Freddy Abuda dahil medyo napipikon si Derek Brown. Sabi ni Freddy Abuda, hindi naman kita papatulan.
Ito, panoorin natin ito.
Yun.
Shoulder. Nagkaroon ng second motion.
Okay. Daniel DePaulo trying to score inside. And he will pick up the foul. Alvin Patrimon was the one guarding him, and he is the one who will be charged with that personal.
At ito naman si Daniel Defonso, kung nakikita niya na walang dumodouble sa kanya, he's going to spin and he's going to go strong to the hole. He's developed that rare confidence of a low post player to go strong to the hole and challenge the defense.
Pero alam mo, ito si Daniel Defonso, nahira nga yung MVP, kani-kanina lamang, most valuable player, at best player of the conference pa. We'll have to say that he has really worked hard to get to where he is dito ngayon sa PBA. Nakikita niyo naman ang work ethic niya at yung paglaki ng katawan niya hindi naman nangyari ng overnight. Talagang pinagtrabahuan niya.
Exactly. Very hard working. Pero partner, in the first 2 games of these finals, hindi nakascore ng double figures ito si Danny. No?
That's true.
Of course, he poured it on in game number 3. A game which San Miguel needed to win.
Ganda ng pasa ni Derek Brown to Andy Seigle. Look away pass by Derek.
Ang maganda yung execution on the part of Purefoods because they waited for Andy Seigle to be free on an isolation on the weak side, partner, before he went up for a shot.
Fumble there by Danny Seigle out to Olsen Rosella. Karito si Danny Mole against his brother. Medyo nahihirapan siya sa depensa ni Andy. At Lamont Struthers was left a bit open and inside, and he took advantage of the situation. Cuts the lead of Purefoods down to 4 points.
Well, maganda ang mga matchups dito, no? Actually, nahihirapan itong Purefoods once Noy Castillo comes in to play the number 2 spot. But so far, very comfortable sila sa matchup. And of course, Seigle versus Seigle, that matchup is working very well for Purefoods this time, no?
So
Andy
far,
versus Danny.
Samantala as Derek Brown went inside for a running jumper. Kinabagan naman ng foul si Lamont Struthers, his first personal in the game.
Eto si Derek Brown, partner, talagang binubuhos na niya lahat dito. No?
Oo.
This is just the first quarter and he's really scoring as much as he can. Whereas Lamont Struthers is picking his shots. Now, that might tell towards the end, no? How much air or gas will be left in the tank of Derek Brown. But alam naman natin, he's used to playing 48 minutes, sometimes even more kung nag-go overtime. And for Derek Brown, partner, he played for Providence, a school that produced such players as the Indiana Pacers, Austin Crusher, Marquise Bragg, who played here many years, si Ernie Di Gregorio, Marvin Barnes, Providence College, a good producer of excellent basketball players.
Okay, 6-point lead by Purefoods at 13-7. Lamont Struthers double team pero nakawala. Pero teka, may tawag si referee Kalungkagin. There was a foul.
Some offensive adjustment dito ng San Miguel. Makikita natin, hindi lang si Daniel Defonso ngayon ang pumaposte, kundi si Lamont Struthers din. No? Usually Lamont Struthers is a player who likes to score facing the basket, but now he's backing in.
Ito, nabigyan si Freddy Abuda sa gilid.
Pumasok!
Master na ni Freddy Abuda yan. He expects those passes dahil binibigay sa kanya yung tira. Sabi niya, sige, bigay niyo na bigay sa akin. I-score naman ako na i-score dito. And remember, in game number 2, he scored 6 points in the first quarter alone on shots like those. Ito si Derek Brown. Subaksak sa loob. Short jumper by Derek Brown. And in just a little over 5 minutes, Brown has already scored 12 points for the Purefoods cause.
It's a big explosion by Brown, partner. But one thing that San Miguel is doing is they're trying to keep the local scoring down. Pero they've got to put a stop to Derek Brown's scoring.
Samantala, referee Oji Bernarte calls the second personal foul on Ray Evangelista. Medyo dikit na dikit yung depensa ni Ray Evangelista kay Lamont Struthers. Ito si Daniel Defonso, labang kay Alvin Patrimonio underneath. Tinabas kay Lamont Struthers, Danny Seigle, top of the key. Oh, hey! Iniwasan pa niya si Dindo Pumaran, his second PLDT IDD long distance shot.
Walang nangyari doon, partner. Yung rotation ng Purefoods defense, nawala si Andy Seigle, who's a much bigger player than Danny Seigle. Ang gumwardya kay Danny, mas maliit sa kanya.
Dindo Pumaran.
Easy yun. 3-point shot.
Here's Andy.
Again, they run that play. They're loading up on the left side of the court for Purefoods. No, they're loading up and they're leaving Andy Seigle to go one-on-one on the weak side. And that time, a nice pass coming from Dindo Pumaran. That's the second time that they've run that play where Purefoods scored.
Freddy Abuda, nilabas na naman kay Danny Seigle up against Andy. At ito, medyo sumundot na si Andy dahil ine-ekis-ekisa siya nung nakababatahan niyang kapatid. He had to scramble for it and was gone for his first personal foul. 5 minutes and 14 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Game 4 of the finals. We have this timeout. All right. And ang hilig sa basketball yan. NBA, PBA, barangay, pinanonood niyan lahat. Alright, narito ngayon si Danny Seigle against Andy. Ay, inabot the 24-second shot clock.
Maganda yung defense ang pinakita ni Andy Seigle doon, partner. What he did was he took away the outside shot of Danny Seigle. Dinikitan niya. And so Danny Seigle was trying to maneuver him by dribbling away from Andy Seigle, and he ran out of time.
5 out of 5 from the floor. Derek Brown has been sizzling for the Purefoods TJ Hot Dogs. They do have a 5-point lead. Yun ang unang mintis ni Derek Brown sa larong ito. Struthers for the rebound para sa San Miguel. 4 minutes and 36 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Ildefonso pumaposte lamang kay Alvin Patrimonio. There's the double team by Pumaran. At ito si Lamont Struthers na libre. 3-point shot. Not that time. And Derek Brown and Freddy Abuda clashing in midair. At tatawagan ng foul si Freddy Abuda, who picked up the Sportsmanship Award, I believe, this afternoon sa ating parangal sa ating mga players. A very colorful program we had just before this game.
And of course,
star-studded pa.
What an honor, no? For these top stars of the PBA to be cited and recognized for their achievements this season. And of course, yung mga paborito natin, sina Joyce Jimenez, pakita natin yan.
Paborito mo pala si Joyce?
Aba, syempre. Hindi niya alam yon.
Paalam natin. Sinabi mo na sa Nationwide TV.
Okay.
4 na minuto na lang nalalabi sa first quarter. Good curl by Danny Ildefonso pero napalakas. And Andy Seigle grabs the rebound para sa Purefoods TJ Hot Dogs. Arito si Alvin Patrimonio. Patrimonio inside to Ray Evangelista. And Ray has perfected that move. Ginagamit niya yung kanan niya. Dapat, kailangan maging ambidextrous ka, especially pagka malapit ka sa goal. Dahil aabangan ka talaga doon sa strong side mo. And the lead of Purefoods is 7. Danny Seigle. Wala. And Lamont Struthers. Wala rin. Dito Pumare picks it up para sa Purefoods. Medyo nagkakandara pa. Pero mabilis na bumaba sa depensa ang San Miguel Beer. Ito na si Andy Seigle sa loob. He runs into a double team. At may foul na tatawagin sa referee Bernarte. Danny Seigle tatawagan.
Again, partner, nakita natin yung speed game ng Purefoods running up and down the court. San Miguel not shooting too well so far in this first quarter. Magandang defense ang pinapakita ng Purefoods. They're challenging every shot, even the shots what San Miguel normally makes inside, hindi nila na ipapasok because Purefoods seems to be playing with a lot more intensity in this first quarter than San Miguel.
Alam mo, ganito marami nagtatanong, paano kaya pakiramdam ng Purefoods? Parang naghihingalo na sila. They're gasping for breath. But they're not playing like they are gasping for breath. I mean, they've got a lot of intensity. They're showing a lot of intensity. At naghihigpit sila sa depensa. At makikita mo, parang gigil na manalo itong mga Purefoods players.
Well, it's all a mental thing, partner, no? Ako nga, ang feeling ko dito sa game na to, Purefoods is playing for pride. And San Miguel is playing with, or must play with poise.
Importante yun, no?
Yes, the intangibles, partner, no, will make a big difference, especially down the stretch. Alam naman natin dito sa series ito, no, bagamat 3-0 lamang ng San Miguel, each game has been close. Each game has averaged 7 ties and 11 lead changes.
Matindi yun. 11 lead changes and 7 deadlocks every game. So that shows you how tight this series has been despite the 3-0 lead by San Miguel. We have another timeout. Magandang gabi muli sa lahat ng ating mga suki sa Luzon, Visayas at Mindanao. Game 4 ng finals. Andy Seigle down the middle, scoring his 8th point for the game.
Well, nakikita natin dito some second unit players now checking in, no? You have Noy Castillo who has checked in for Ray Evangelista at saka si Danny Seigle umupo na, no? Wide Lago coming in. And quickly, ito si Lamont Struthers, inatake yung depensa kaagad, no? Ni Noy Castillo. Ito sinasabi ko, no? Yung mismatch na, well, before that, ano ba to?
Well, actually, we're going to be bringing you our Benson's Eclair Mystery Kiss. The Benson's Eclair Mystery Kiss has just hit you know who. So just write it down and send it to us. Benson's Eclair, nothing can be sexier. You were saying, Kinito.
O partner, in a series like this, at dapat natin pansinin, one of our focus points is the mismatch. But this is not a mismatch. This is a very good focus point dyan.
Miss Joy de la Paz, she came in from Canada, from Augustana University. And Miss Chingay Andrade, one of the jocks of RX 93.1.
Nakasama ko na yan si Chingay in an MC show once. No?
Ganun.
Very
glad to have them here.
Yes, nice to see them. Ito, pinag-uusapan natin yung mismatch. No? Nakita natin kanina, ito si Andy Seigle. Very aggressive in going to the hole, and they're setting him up. They're isolating him on one side because, partner, there's no taller player than Andy Seigle on the floor right now. So they need to go to that mismatch advantage ng Purefoods. On the other hand, ito naman si Lamont Struthers, ang guardia niya si Noy Castillo. So San Miguel will go to that mismatch.
That has been the problem of Purefoods sa depensa nila. Pag si Noy Castillo nandyan, he has to guard Lamont Struthers at dyan, umaarangkada si Lamont.
Mahina ang pasa. Nagmamadali itong San Miguel. No? They're not playing with poise. Ito yung sinasabi natin kanina. They need to slow things down and get the game back to its rhythm.
Pero napansin natin doon sa tatlong panalo ng San Miguel, nagpakita sila ng poise right when it was needed.
Yes, when it
doon
counted.
Sa end game.
When it counted. And what also we saw in the first 2 games of this series is that San Miguel managed to play this on a slowed down type of game, which is their style.
Ito naman, magandang galaw ni Daniel Defonso. At medyo nakita niya si Lamont Struthers na kaabang doon, inabot na lang niya yung bola.
Pero partner, this is a big 10-point lead that's staring San Miguel in the face. Now, Nick Velasco is inside because they want to stop Andy Seigle scoring.
Siya nga nagbabantay ngayon kay Andy. And Alvin Patrimonio says, maybe I should get in the picture.
Tama din ang ginagawa ni
Oo.
Coach Derek Pumare, no? He's keeping the San Miguel defense guessing, no? Whereas kanina nakita natin it was almost exclusively Derek Brown. Now he's got a lot of players going to the hole and trying to score.
Samantala, pasa ni Danny Ildefonso. Ginamit niya yung kanyang kaliwa at lumabas sa baseline.
A little too fancy, partner.
Oo. Lead is 12 now for the Purefoods TJ Hot Dogs. Kumbaga rin kasi yung pressure mas nandun sa San Miguel ngayon. Everybody expects them to win before this jam-packed crowd, which is mostly San Miguel, no? Karamihan ng mga tao rito, kataga San Miguel, gusto na nilang matapos itong seryeng to dahil at least linggo at magpapasko na. But Derek Brown et al. Have other things in mind.
Alam mo, partner, that's so true. No? I think the pressure here is on San Miguel more than Purefoods. No? Even if this is a do-or-die situation for Purefoods because they feel, well, 0-3. Where can you go? How far can you go? They're taking it one game at a time. And Dwight Lago, sabi niya, anong pressure?
PLDT IDD long distance shot by Dwight Lago, picking up from where Danny Seigle left off. And with only 0.9 seconds remaining in the game, we have an inbound situation here para sa Purefoods TJ Hot Dogs.
Catch and shoot ito.
Pero hindi na inabot, and at the end of the first 12 minutes of play, ay pagkarami yung amin napulagay. Okay nga road. Bayan ng Superstars pa rin ang inyong pinanonood. At ito po ang second quarter na labanan ng Purefoods TJ Hot Dogs at San Miguel Beer. Game 4 ng final series, a best of 7, 3-0 lead by San Miguel in the series. Pero lamang ang Purefoods sa laro at 29-18. Pumasok na po si Boyet Fernandez in the point guard slot para sa Purefoods TJ Hot Dogs. At si Richard Yee naman para sa Purefoods is in the game. Open shot for Dwight Lago, almost but not quite. Offensive rebound by the MVP pero wala. Offensive foul din ang tinawag kay Danny Ildefonso.
So far, Danny Ildefonso, ni isang field goal, no? Hindi pa siya nakaka-score dito. He's got 2 points so far on free throws. And there's Coach Joseph Wichico na ipapasok niya muli. Ito si Freddy Abuda. For defense, no? For San Miguel to get back into this game, they're down by 11. Kailangan nila depensa.
Alam mo, you always talk about stats, Kinito. Doon si John Wichico, maganda percentage dito, winning percentage dito since he came into the league as a head coach.
That's right, partner. No? He's got tatlong championships na tucked under his belt. At ito, San Miguel has a total of 14 titles. That's the most by any franchise in PBA history. Now, si Derek Brown continuing to wax hot, partner, no?
16 points na yan. Si Derek Brown in this game. Libre na naman si Dwight Lago pero alam niya medyo mahina.
Alam mo, napapabayaan ito si Dwight Lago. Purefoods is giving him that shot.
Uy, may technical na tatawagin sa referee Kalungkagin. I wonder whom.
Okay, Boyet Fernandez.
Bakit kaya?
Meron yata siya si Nico Hindi, meron siya si Nico. Alam mo, feisty player ito si Boyet. Not dirty but he's rugged. And he's very feisty. He's very physical. Ito, yun. Wala naman siyang tinamaan doon, no, partner. But he took that swing. At dito naman sa PBA, you take a swing.
Humaba yung siko ni Boyet.
And to the Lamont Brothers, calmly sinking the free throw. Ito si Danny Seigle checking in. Dwight Lago missed his last couple of shots.
Okay, tignan natin naman kinito yung ating PBA unguarded shot when he heard the announcement that he was best import. Look at the reaction of Derek Brown. Yan ang ating PBA unguarded shot. New formula guard. Now with ZO20. Feel great, look great.
Alam mo, partner, I'm sure what went on in the mind of Derek Brown was that he would trade his individual honor as best import anytime for a championship for Purefoods.
That's true. He has also worked very hard in this conference to help Purefoods get to where it is. But he certainly would have wanted it to end with a championship. Another PLDT IDD long distance connection by San Miguel Beer, this time by Boybits Victoria.
Partner, again, San Miguel Beer going to Lamont Struthers at the post. Wala si Daniel Defonso inside the court. Kanya pumaposte na si Struthers and he's looking for the man to kick out.
Seigle with the best, Derek Brown. There was a bit of a nudge that Derek Brown felt. Well, let's go to Chicky Roa for our Dutch Boy Paint in the Huddle. Chicky!
Thank you very much, Ed. Alam mo, Ed, si Coach Jong Chico very concerned about the defense or lack of it from his boys. Sabi niya, after the first quarter, the Purefoods team scored 29 points against us. Hindi dapat yun. We gotta see the defense. We gotta go strong to the boards because yung kanilang yung effort nila, ito si Derek Brown is going very strong for his rebounds. Hindi daw dapat yun. Ang pagdating sa opensa, si Lamont Struthers asking for the ball, telling his teammates to post him up because he's got Noy Castillo on him. Tingnan niya, kayang-kaya niya si Noy. Back to you, Ed.
Kay Chick, eksakto. Nangyari nga yung sinasabi mo.
Maganda naman yung curl move niya, no?
Oo, ni Lamont. Meanwhile, Derek Brown trying to retaliate. Wala. And the tip, wala rin. Nick Velasco, binigay kay Danny Seigle. Seigle in the front court, pero mabilis ang bumaba sa depensa. Purefoods TJ Hotdogs, binigay naman kay Danny Seigle. Mabilis nga sila bumaba, pero naghintayan lang. Nakatingin lang sila. And San Miguel Beer has cut the lead down to only 5. Highest at 14. Kanina lang at 29-15. So it is an 11-2 run here by the San Miguel Beermen. Meron tayong 30-second timeout at tinawag na itong Purefoods TJ Hotdogs. Kinito, bigla naman nag-init itong San Miguel Beer.
Well, ibang klase din ang change of pace na pinakita ni Danny Seigle. And of course, yung sub-pattern ni Joseph Wichico, nakita natin, no? Bago pasok ko din si Danny Seigle, he's fresh. And quickly he attacked the defense of Purefoods. Akala kasi ng Purefoods that San Miguel was gonna slow it down and wait for the other players to move up court. Pero hindi. Danny Seigle taking matters into his own hands, and that's a great decision on his part.
Napakaaga pa mga kaibigan, but game's already heating up. So it's time for a break with ice cold Sun Mig Light. Only $12.50 at a store near you. And I'll drink to this. It's Beth Celis' birthday today.
Uy!
Lady Dean ng ating mga
Of course, not only
sports
that,
writer.
a very close friend
mabait yan. Si
of long
Beth
standing.
Celis.
Yan si Beth Celis. Oh, controversial writer yan, ha?
Ha? Ganun ba? Hindi ba ikaw?
Beth, many happy returns.
Hindi tayo nakakalimot eh. Ewan ko ibang tao yan. 9 minutes remaining in the second quarter. 5-point lead by Purefoods. Noy Castillo. Boyet Fernandez wide open! Pero wala. Richard Yee!
Oops, sandali. Anong tawag dito ng referee? A lot of pushing and nudging underneath.
Sa ilalim.
Ang San Miguel yata natawagan ng foul.
Si Boy Bits yata.
A partner in a situation like that, Boyet Fernandez really cannot afford to miss.
Dapat.
He was wide open.
And, ang ganda-ganda ng setup sa kanya. No?
Oo, ganda ng setup ng Purefoods. Anyway, can afford pa ang Purefoods. Although, rumarachada ngayon ang San Miguel. They need to stop this momentum.
Ito, si Noy Castillo. Medyo nag-alangan siya ron. And the rebound grabbed by Lamont Struthers. Against Boyet Fernandez. Ito sabi ni Lamont, atrasan ko ito. Libre na naman si Boyvich Victoria. PLDT IDD long distance shot.
Ito si Boyvich Victoria. Ito, kumakana ngayon for San Miguel. He's got 2 3-point shots. In game number 3, he scored 8 points. Did not score in game number 1, but partner, meron na siyang 6 points in this game. Oh, what a shot! Stepping yata yun, partner. I think he might have stepped on the end line.
It is now a 14-2 run here by San Miguel Beer. At dalawa na lang ang abante ng Purefoods TJ Hotdogs with 8 minutes and 13 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
Now, pinasok na si EJ File, partner, no? Ni Coach Derek Pumaran. File has not scored a single point in this series so far. 0 in games 1, 2, and 3. And you know he can score, partner. You know that he's got a mismatch inside.
Oh! Slam! Jam! Nick Velasco with a no-fear slam.
Partner, Lamont Struthers creating situations dito for San Miguel. He's not only scoring, he's passing, he's doing it all.
31-all and an early timeout by Purefoods. As you look at this play, Lamont Struthers, nakita niya si EJ, binigay kay Nick Velasco. Bam! Timeout muna tayo. Timeout. What a timely hit from Boyet Fernandez coming off the timeout called by Purefoods. Lamang na naman sila ng tatlo of that PLDT IDD long distance connection from this young man from Bacolod. Mayong gabi sa atong mga amigo sa Bacolod kag sa Iloilo.
Alam mo, partner, meron tayo napansin dito. But before that, eto, field goals we saw in our quick tight stats. Meron tayo napansin dito, partner, no? When San Miguel pulled even at 31-all, ang ginamit ni Coach Joseph Chico, Velasco and Abuda combination because he wanted to stress defense.
Oo.
Pero nung pinasok ni Derek Pumaren dito si EJ File, kaagad binalik ni Joseph Chico si Danny Ildefonso.
Oh!
Bakit kanyo? Because Ildefonso can run circles around File, pero partner, no need for that because eto si Boyvitz Victoria has just scored his third 3-point shot.
Pangatlo, PLDT IDD long distance connection from Boyvitz Victor. Ayun na, hinahanap mo, Kinito. Nadinig yata ni EJ Fal. Naku, hindi pa pala ako may score, sabi ni Mang Kinito.
Alam mo, partner, ito si EJ Fal. Dapat naman talagang mag-score siya.
Oo.
He's the biggest man on the floor right now for Purefoods. Just like Andy Seigle kanina. And Andy scored 8 points in the first period. Dapat magpakita to si File. Pero alam naman ni Coach Joseph Chico ang defensive liability and lack of lateral movement ni File. Kanya na dyan si Danny Ildefonso.
Meanwhile, off the miss by Lamont Struthers, Derek Brown picks off another rebound. Tabla tayo at 36 all. Derek Brown nabundol ni Freddy Abuda. Or is Freddy picking up his second personal foul? Ini taga Lawaan, Eastern Samar. Alam ba yung mga parents pala ni Eric Mink are from the same town? Yung mother pala ni yung
Yes,
relative
ni Eric.
from Lawaan, Eastern Samar. Meanwhile,
And there's a
Derek Brown.
foul. Hindi yata foul yun.
Hindi,
Akala
wala
ko si
tinawag.
Derek Brown. Foul Danny Seigle after he got possession of the ball. Pero partner, yung depensa kay Derek Brown, really matindi na
Uy!
yun. Oh!
Ayan naman yung galaw ni Lamont Struthers na yung sinasabi nga natin sa colloquial, yan ang binabayaran. Yung ganyan mga galaw.
Alam mo, extra aggressive na ito si Lamont Struthers because feeling niya, ang bantay sa kanya, kayang-kaya niya. Minamani niya yung depensa ni Noy Castillo.
And he has scored 13 points. 5 of them here in the second quarter. Long shot
yes!
by the captain, Alvin Patrimonio, scoring his 5th point in the game.
At tatlo yun. That's a 3-point shot.
PLDT long distance connection pala. Galing kay El Capitan. Kaya panlimang puntos niya yun. And Purefoods up by 1 at 39-38.
Alam mo, partner, yung isang hindi nakikita natin dito sa Purefoods, yung kanilang patented pressure defense. To.
Oo.
I think the reason is because anticipated na ng San Miguel yung pressure defense. So that takes away from the defensive strategy of Derek Pumare. No? He's not using that pressure defense as much.
2 out of 6 on Purefoods and 6 out of 10 on San Miguel. Statistics brought to you by QuickType. The all-in-one glue technology by Loctite. Another drive-in play by Lamont Struthers.
Ito, nagpapakita na ito si Lamont Struthers, partner. No? He is scoring on drives because he's trying to draw fouls and he wants to go to the line.
Uy! It hit somebody's foot. So, babalik uli yan sa Purefoods mga kaibigan. Samantala, Boyd Fernandez, pinalitan muli ni Dean de Pumaren. Ray Evangelista comes in for Noy Castillo. Sa panig ng Purefoods, they are down by 1 sa San Miguel as you look at Coach Derek Pumaren pacing back and forth sa harap ng kanyang bench.
But si Evangelista is more of a match now for Lamont Struthers defensively.
Wait!
Oh!
Maganda sana yung konting-konti pang pekto sana para doon sa reverse layup ni Ray Evangelista.
Pero masikip sa gitna, partner. No?
Oh.
It's very tight inside. Oh, what a move!
Shifty move by
A
Danny
floater.
Seigle.
Floater by Dynamite Danny, and what an explosion!
4 minutes and 25 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Tatlo na ang kalamangan ng San Miguel. Titira ng 3.
Oh, yes.
Dindo Pumaren with a PLDT IDD long
Alam mo, very
distance
quietly
connection.
coming back in si Dindo Pumaren. Ito ang sinasabi ko, no? Purefoods needs a good, solid game from Dindo Pumaren. Not only in terms of points, but in his leadership. No? Yun ang kailangan
Oo.
dito ng Purefoods.
Ildefonso kicks it out. Boybridge Victoria pulls up. Wala. Evangelista para sa rebound. Binigay kay Dindo Pumaren. Pumaren in the front court now against Boybridge Victoria. Pumaren pa rin. Got away! Whoa!
Eto
Back-to-back hits by the Bullet.
Maganda rin ang pagpasok ni Dindo Pumaren dito. Medyo pagod na ito si Boyvitz Victoria, and Pumaren knows it. He's fresh off the bench, and that's the reason why we just saw Joseph Chico tapping Olsen Rosella to check back in.
Samantala, Danny Seigle swings it over to the other side. Lamont Struthers against Dindo Pumaren. There's the double tip. Libre Boybits! Pero kumalog. Pwede Abuda, nabitawan.
Dalawa sila
akala
ng
niya,
partner. Yes.
akala niya kung sinong bubundol sa kanya sa likod. Si Danny Ildefonso pala.
Ayan si Boyvitz Victoria is now lifted by Olsen Rosella. And partner, no, this is like a chess match.
Oo.
Nakita natin, no, depende kung sino nasa loob ng court.
Anong
nag-a-adjust,
variation
adjustment.
yan?
Ewan ko, Indian, hindi ako marunong mag-chess eh.
Okay. Uy na naman sa dito. 3-point shot. Wala. EJ File trying to get the rebound. Whoops. Yes! Okay. You'll take the 2 points anyway you can take it. You can get it. At nakuha ni EJ File. It's a 4-point lead para sa Purefoods. 2 minutes and 57 seconds remaining in the second
Alam mo,
quarter.
partner, it's about time EJ File does that, no?
Dapat.
He's a big man, he's a 7-footer, and he doesn't even have to jump. All he needs to do is to raise both arms, lalagpak sa kanya yung bola.
Akalain mo sila Monsters pa yata yung nakikipag-agawan sa kanya sa likod, sa Danny Seigle. Pero yung nga, inangat lang niya yung bola. Okay na yan. Samantala, 2:52 remaining in the second quarter. 4-point lead by Purefoods. We have a timeout. At ang bayan ng superstars po, mga kaibigan, ay talagang pumuputok dito sa Araneta Coliseum. Aba, katabi naman ni Boss Vic ngayon, si Daboy, si Mr. Rudy Fernandez, at mamaya ma-interview natin yan sa ating Adidas halftime break. At sinabi natin, parang lahat ng tao nandito ngayon sa Game 4 dito sa Araneta Coliseum.
And I'm sure millions and millions are watching us.
Oo, sigurado yan. Yung mamaya sa ating halftime break, kung makikita ninyo yung PBA photo contest and others sa halftime break. Narito si Danny Seigle against Alvin Patrimonio. Naku, wala na magagawa si Alvin doon. Talagang dinikitan na niya ng husto. Pero umangat bigla si Danny Seigle. Got a clear look at the basket. And now the lead of Purefoods down to 2 at 2.5 minutes remaining in the second quarter.
Kaya partner, ang sabi na, ang tawag niya na no respect for the defense, no? Ang nangyari kay Danny Seigle at hindi siya na double team.
Medyo malakas yung tira ni Derek Brown. Ray Evangelista gets it back. Fresh shot clock here for Purefoods, pero tumira na kagad siya ang kapitan dahil libre.
Maganda yun, partner. Step back jumper by Alvin Patrimonio, and he felt he had to redeem himself. Kanina, he gave up that shot to Danny Seigle.
7 points now for the 4-time MVP.
At yun ang sinasabi natin, nakawala! And they
Iniwanan na naman ni Danny
They count
Seigle.
it!
Iniwanan na lang ni Danny Seigle si Alvin at walang tumulong eh.
Yes. And that's where San Miguel is deadliest, partner. No? They take what the defense gives. Ito nakita natin. Danny Seigle going strong.
Sumabit pa si Dindo Pumara. You saw that on a slow-mo replay brought to you by PLDT. Tinitipid, tipid tawag dahil prepaid. At ang kalamangan ng Purefoods, dalawa pa rin at 48-46. Kumusta po kayo sa lahat ng sulok ng Pilipinas? Ed Pixon po lamang kasama si Ginito Henson para sa Viva Vintage Television. At sa napakagandang labanan ito ng Purefoods at San Miguel in Game 4 of the series. Derek Brown has it. Out to Alvin. 3-point shot. No. Brown na naman. Nabitawan. Natapik. Nakuha. Nakuha ni EJ File.
Ito na naman si EJ File, partner, no? Doing what he does best. Scoring from the inside.
Diyan sa ilalim talaga dapat teritoryo na ni EJ File.
Nakaka-anim na yan.
6 points. Dapat talaga makapag-capitalize siya, no? Masamantala niya yung pagkakataon dahil siya yung pinakamalaki nga dyan, sabi mo.
Alam mo,
gamitin na niya.
Nakita natin quickly, no, an adjustment on the defense of Purefoods. Hindi na si Alvin Patrimonio gumagwardya kay Danny Seigle, kundi si Derek Brown. But here's a technical foul. Ito makikita natin, some of our quick tight stats. Abam, sila Monsters, 8 na ang assist. And the entire Purefoods team, ganun din.
Yun ang sinasabi natin as you look at that stat, those stats brought to you by QuickTime, the all-in-one glue technology by Loctite. Yung sinasabi natin kay Monsters hindi man siya umiscore ng isang tambak. Dahil nandiyan naman si Ildefonso, nandiyan naman si Seigle, matutulungan naman siya. He'll do other things.
Exactly, partner. That's a sign of a mature player. Of course, alam naman natin dito sa finals, he has upped his scoring stats. He's averaging now 30 a game dito sa ating finals. But Struthers does the things that you need from an import to make your team win.
Well, actually, he created that situation also. Nakita niya na hemmed din siya sa loob. Binigay niya kay Osel Racela. Racela saw Seigle wide open. That's another PLDT IDD long distance connection here.
Alam mo, partner, very quiet na dito si Derek Brown. Si Alvin Patrimonio, nakawala. But scores.
Yan naman ang veteranong galaw ni Alvin Patrimonio.
Yes. And you know, we were saying about Purefoods playing for pride. I think Alvin Patrimonio best exemplifies it. Ang galaw ni Alvin, ang pinapakita niya dito, he's really playing with pride.
Well,
Captain Lionheart ang tawag natin sa kanya.
Yes. Alam naman natin that San Miguel Beer is going for a sweep. At ang objective ng Purefoods dito, hindi makuha ng San Miguel yung sweep na yan. Ferry Abuna gets to the loose ball. 16 seconds.
Partner. They can
Less.
just kill the time.
Oh, natapik ni,
Oho!
natapik ni Ray Evangelista, Dinto Pumaren, and Olsen Rosella fighting for that loose ball at the sideline, and the foul is going to be called on Olsen Rosella.
Tama yung ginawa ni Olsen, partner.
Oh.
No? They didn't want Purefoods to score quickly in transition. 11.1 seconds to go. Wala pa naman sa penalty yung San Miguel. And Rosella giving up the foul. At sabi natin, millions and millions of Filipinos watching us all over the Philippines. Yung mga kaibigan natin sa Tarlac, Negros Occidental. Kumusta kayong lahat?
Buenas noches, Ali and Zamboanga del Norte, Katipunan, Rojas. They're watching this to CATV, People's CATV, yung cable TV nila dyan. Kaibigan natin sa Buhay Halusos. Sa Rojas and Katipunan, Zamboanga del Norte.
Yung mga nanonood sa atin sa Topacio Street, San Andres Bukid. Kumusta
Aba.
kayong lahat?
Malapit kami dyan sa Singalong. Tap out by Lamont Struthers ends action para sa ating second quarter ng labanan ng San Miguel Beer at ng Purefoods TJ Hot Dogs Game 4 of the Best of 7 Series.